At a special Jersey City Board of Education meeting, residents and board members had a lot of questions about getting local control back to the district. Back in October, Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop and Superintendent of Schools Marshall Isles announced that local public schools would once again gain authority over operations and personnel/human resources. The transition team put together to help facilitate this situation includes representatives from State Senator Sandra Cunningham's office, the city, the Board of Education, the Jersey City Education Association, and several other entities. Kathy Coyle, a controversial former Jersey City Associate Superintendent, now an assistant to State Education Commissioner David Hespy, noted that the board is expected to revise their nepotism, employment practices, and evaluation of staff policies.
In reference to the nepotism policy, the School Ethics Commission issues decisions. When a decision is issued, all boards of education are expected to revise the nepotism policy and adhere to it. Our personnel transition plan has two areas: employment practices and evaluation of staff. It is very clear what these bullets contain, and I just wanted to stress that several of the stipulations contained in the plans are to make certain that personnel interference that existed in the past is not resurrected.
Furthermore, if the board fails to comply with any element of the transition or district improvement plans, HESP has the ability to replace the area of operations and/or personnel under partial state intervention. Jersey City education activist Monique Andrews called for a forensic audit of the school district before they return to local control.
First, let's talk about what a forensic audit is, because that's what I'm asking for. A forensic audit examines the company's system of internal control to identify any weaknesses in control designed to safeguard access and to determine whether anyone in the company has exploited control weaknesses to misappropriated access to personal gain. For example, source for teachers receiving money over the contract amount, which was over $1 million. Excellence and Equity Foundation, or Equity and Excellence Foundation, receiving $10,000 that Snyder should have received from Comcast. No financial committee reports for the last 2 years. This is why I'm asking this. As a taxpayer, I think this board owes it to the public to have forensic audit done before going under local control, so the taxpayers don't have to foot the debt if any misunderstandings.
JCEA President Ron Greco said he's heard the song and dance of returning to local control before and it never happened, also claiming that the JCIA had been frozen out of several committee meetings on the subject.
Tina Thorpe attended one of the committee meetings. Subsequent committee meetings, no JCA representation was invited, or I don't know what happened, but we weren't a part of the committee. I had reached out and asked several times and no response. Code of Ethics. Code of Ethics. I just leave it at that. Code of Ethics. I hope this is sincere on the part of the governor, who doesn't like the mayor. The mayor said we'd have local control by the spring. It's the spring. Tomorrow's June 1st. Commissioner said we'd have it by the spring. Tomorrow's June 1st. So it's the same Board of Ed. The players change, the years change, the decades change, but we're still here.
Bob Cicidi, who recently retired after 40 years of teaching within the district, reminded everyone on hand that the state takeover was only supposed to last for 5 years and also blasted Coyle's involvement with the process.
They said, listen, this is a 5-year plan. 5 years will be out. Well, we're in the 27th year of their 5-year plan. Administrations have come, gone. Superintendents have come and gone. Some stayed longer than others. But the staff, the children, and the taxpayers have seen appointed boards, elected boards, combination of two, and each administration seems to feather their own nest at the expense of the citizenry and the staff. I have to say, it troubles me greatly to see the appointment of Kathy Coyle as the monitor for this transition process. We only have to look to the south to our neighbor in Newark to see the hypocrisy of state takeover. To appoint someone who's retired, collecting a pension, collecting a salary, in a position that somebody from the State Department could certainly come here and do. I'm sure they could find their way to Jersey City from Trenton.
Gina Vertibello, a longtime activist and 3-time BOE candidate, called for Hespe to face the music and attend these types of meetings on his own.
If the plan was actually written by the district, then why are questions being forwarded to the commissioner to answer? And why doesn't he come here to answer the questions? Just like when we had the park, he came out with a bunch of board members and we were able to ask questions. And you should have it so that people can ask questions, just like you're doing right now. But he should be here. And I understand we have Kathy Coyle, but I think he should also be here.
As Coyle began to answer the public speakers, the fire alarm went off, prompting 3 fire trucks to arrive on the scene.
Utilizing the nearest exit or fire exit stairway.
After about 20 minutes, the department deemed the building safe to re-enter. The issue appeared to be a minor problem with the boiler in the basement. Coyle was then able to respond to criticisms and questions directed her way.
With respect to Mr. Greco, that they were included, the JCA was included, and that Tina Thorpe did attend the meeting. I'm not certain it was 1 or 2, but then after that, no one came to the meetings. Question regarding who wrote the plan. It was the Commissioner of Education along with DOE staff members who wrote the plans and sent those plans back to us signed on May 12th. And why is the Commissioner not here? It was a question by Mr. Ravello. I am his representative and he asked me to do this and I can't answer for the Commissioner as to why he is not present tonight.
The board took no formal action at the meeting. I'm John Heides with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.